Here's my old barbecue, man. The one I said I wanted to repaint. And I tell you, whether it's Createx, I don't know. The paint, Createx. This stuff, but, you know, obviously red. Createx airbrush. And I always use this matte, Crayon. I'm impressed because I've always was afraid to move them, because I always do, when I do a custom, I usually kind of put it in a pose and leave it, put it on the shelf. But I scrubbed this with a Scotch pad, and I put it in water and soap and cleaned it because I want to repaint it. And I tell you, and I did not take the joints and make them so they don't scratch. But I mean, I don't know what to say, but I tell you right now, this is some good stuff. I didn't realize how good this looked. Look, it's still now, after a year and a half, 2 years of painting, look, it's still no scratch, no chips. See that? No chips. That's impressive. It's nothing I did. You can see, look, all the way in here. See? Nothing. No scratches, no nothing. I don't know if it's because it's a different kind of plastic than McFarlane stuff, but this stuff, either the paint's fantastic or I changed my mind. Look. Look. This is crazy. Look, even elbows. No chipping, no scarring, scratching. Amazing. Amazing. Look. Amazing. So anyway, I just wanted to, that was this just kind of crazy that I use a Scotch pad on this. You can see somewhere where I, you know, I hit it pretty hard too. And put it in water, soap, and we're going to prime it. Here's all the pieces primed and painted white. I just used Createx paint that I normally use. The same thing as this, but white. And we're going to go in, everything where I want it black is going to be with this black. And then we'll switch to gunmetal. So right now, it's just white. So I didn't mention, after the primer, white primer, then white paint, I sealed it with some matte clear coat, just in case I can fix any imperfections that I go out of lines with. But at the same time, it's white. White and black aren't really good to mix the, try to fix in color. You just have to probably paint over it. But here we go. We're going to paint the chest plate and everything else that's black, that I want to be black. Just dry brush some gunmetal. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, man. I'm going to leave him more or less a kind of black and white, but I'm going to add some red around these rings here. Maybe a couple colors in here, but I don't know. The mask, I'd like to have it white. I think it's too white, but maybe I'll make the mask a gray. Leave the hood, his helmet white. I'm not trying to go too deep with it. I'm just trying to make it kind of real simple, but so far that's where we're at. All I did now, white, black, gunmetal, and we're going to add some colors on the back of the backpack and stuff like that. Maybe I'll just do maybe I'll do a red hose. That's what I'll do. Red hose with a red and black gun, maybe. I don't know. But on to the next step, I'm not sure.
You know what's better than your favorite G.I. Joe character? Painting your favorite G.I. Joe character, or any other characters that you love. And this is a really odd one because I do not like any of the good guys in G.I. Joe. Maybe Snake Eyes in his desert outfit that I have. But outside of that, this is the one and only G.I. Joe character on the good side that I like. I love the bad guys. I love them. Anyway, here's Barbecue. I repainted the white one twice so far. He was red. And I got another Barbecue. Painted him yellow, and I do love the colors. But, so when we finished off here, let's get this out of the way. Here, let's do this. Let's turn this off. Put him here. Hold on now. Slow down. I got to slow down on my videos because I get all anxious because I'm thinking I need to go fast because nobody's going to watch if it's too long, but I can't help it. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to have to slow down and just do the video, man. Nobody's pressuring me. Nobody's even saying anything about it. But at the same time, it's like, man, let's get him out of the way completely for a minute. How about that? I'm here in the Cobra Commander bunker with his armory set up. So let's get a little closer here to the barbecue that I repainted again. So when I stopped and we talked about it, he was only a, gunmetal. You can use any gunmetal. And outside of that, I put this yellow little light button, whatever you want to call it, on his front of his backpack thing, front pack, backpack, whatever you want to call it. Visor's red. I did go with the red hose and the red and black gun, like the first one. I like the scheme I came up with, the guns and stuff. I'll show you that in a minute, and his axe. But decided to go with the red hose, which I like, and I decided to go crazy. I was going to go white with red, trim on the tanks, but you know what, man? It looked like a candy cane, but I love candy canes, so I decided to go one red in the middle. Maybe this is sort of like the oxygen, and then the whatever chemicals that go along to make a awesome flamethrower. Then I just the backpack dry brushed it with gunmetal. Anything metal on him this is basically white gunmetal red, and a little dot of yellow. It matches his partner here in a second. And I did put some copper on the tubing, painted tubing black. And that's all we did. This time I left the boots just black, kind of like on the shelf black, like you get in a figure, you get in a store where you got a whole bunch of opportunity for paint and they don't do it. Oh, the visor. Oh, well, yes, now the visor. Yes, red. So now let's get to this. Now the difference between these two are obviously the colors, but on the armor, I have a satin clear coat. And this one is just all matte. I think I like the matte look. I don't know. Let me grab his axe. So here's the axes. I came up with kind of my own scheme here. And what I did, I forgot something, guys. I'll see if I forgot something I needed to do and I need to add tomorrow. I completely forgot. I overlooked until just right now because I looked at the rivets on this axe. I didn't do the rivets on him. I got to do that. See, dropping the ball, trying to go too fast. Here's the axes they come with. The little axe, I have another little axe, but I want him holding one maybe not holding one. 'Cause I don't want them to look too much the same when it comes to holding things, So outside of that, man, I clear coated it matte. Like I said, you can see the difference there with the satin. And then see the rivets, the tiny little rivets on the really subtle things, little silver dots everywhere. See, I didn't add them. I'm going to have to add those. I like how the hands look. I don't know, man. I'm really digging these solid color action figures, man. Like stormtroopers and stuff. Now, Monster Force Sleepwalker. Oh, he's coming to the clan. You know what I mean? He's coming to the clan. I love this figure. I know I thought when I saw it, he was an old school pyro, but no, he wasn't. He's more, I think it's the gas. He's more like his stuff shoots gas, but I'm going to say it's fire. We're going to change it over. There's a reason why I built these scheme colors. One, because I like them, and two, I wanted to change them up because I think these barbecues look better scheme-wise when it comes to color than it does the original up here on the screen. So anyway, I'm going to have to get me a couple more barbecues. I'm going to have to do it. But outside of that, man, I got to finish him up because I did a video with him not even complete. I got to go back and put some rivets on him. And outside of that, man, and if just in case you want to know, I got Cobra Commander right there in his throne, in his background, right there. And this yellow really a glare. This yellow is really a glare. Kind of annoying, but it looks good though in real life. But not because I painted it, it's because the color. I like solid colors on things. And if you want to check out Cobra Commander's throne, how I built it, Well, I printed it, I didn't build it. And how I painted it, and how I came up with the wall behind them, check out the channel. I'll put it in the link in the bottom, or put it after this video. Click on that. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.
I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more time. Say what again. Say what again.
What?